Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Virgo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading being recorded between the week of January 3rd through the 9th, 2023, but do understand that energy is timeless. So anytime you're seeing this, if the message or the title resonates for you, then there's messages here for you. Just watch and follow along and enjoy the ride. Okay, Virgo, so we're calling in your spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. For the greater good. We're going to start out with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, then we're going to go into the Tarot, finish it off with Black Moon Astrology, and then some Moonology manifestation. It's all moon related this week. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready is Steady As She Goes by the Raconteurs. It's an interesting band name. I heard racketeers, and so there could be some kind of racket, some kind of, when I say racket, like a business racket, like some kind of mischievous business energy that's happening, either you're involved in or it's around you in some way, shape, or form. I hope you're not involved in it, but, you know, take it as it resonates. And do know that energies can be flip-flop, crisscrossed, and or reversed, and so this may be a reading for you, but it's about somebody in your energy, and it's not necessarily you. Do know that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's a matter of balance. So anyway, the song, Steady As She Goes, some of the lyrics are, settle for a world, neither up or down, sell it to the crowd that's gathered round, so steady as she goes. And then it goes on to say, are you steady now? Are you steady now? It also talks about, like, get yourself a girl and marry her. You know, it's just because that is the standard, right? It's what everybody expects. But does that actually make you steady in life? Just because you think that you have it all, you're doing all the things, right? But does that actually make you stable? Does it make you steady? I feel in the line with, sell it to the crowd that's gathered round, settle for a world neither up or down. It's like kind of being that sneaky salesman, that slimy salesman. Like, yeah, you've got a product and you're selling it to people that they think that you need it or whatever. But do they really need it? Like, what's the benefit? Are you doing it for the highest good? Steady as she goes. So anyway, that's the vibe that I'm getting off of it. It's for some of you, not all of you. Underneath the deck, we've got Nourishment, number 7. Sevens are all about putting up your guards, your defenses, your boundaries for what you believe in, morals, ethics, values, all of that, right? It's about aligning your chakras. And so this makes sense. Nourishment, making sure your body's in alignment. Making sure that, you're nourished spiritually, physically, mentally, all of it. Underneath the deck. Wow, okay, so this is really significant because underneath the deck we have number 7, and then I pull the top card, 8. 8 and 7. Consecutive numbers are really significant. This has been happening a lot lately. I mean, you saw me shuffling the cards. I shuffled them on camera. I shuffle them off camera. This is the path. So somebody could be born in 1987 or potentially 1978. Something significant could be happening on the 7th and 8th of this week. So that is Friday and Saturday. If you're seeing this week that I'm putting the video out, or the month that you're reading this or watching this. We're going to read that towards the end after I get all the cards laid out. The path, it's about being on the correct path, being where you need to be. Seeing the path before you and taking the correct steps in order to make it happen. Staying on the path, spiritually speaking. If your soul is nourished, if you're balanced and fulfilled where you need to, it's like that is part of the path that'll help you get there sooner. You must be in the right vibration, the right frequency in order to make that happen. Steady as she goes. Underneath the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. That's all about truth. Truth coming out. Truth and justice, really. It's also like a really great idea, inspired action. But this is truth and clarity, you know, and people take inspired action once you've received that. Swords are all about communication. It could be communication with a person, an email, a phone call, face to face. But it's, you know, the truth is coming out. Okay, so we've got another ace of staffs. That's a passionate new beginning. Page of cups. It's a messenger. And the king of cups. He's been popping up in a lot of different readings. Okay. Give me a minute to think about this. We got two aces. Alright, Virgo, please. What do we have for Virgo? For Black Moon Astrology, one more. Oh man, this is crazy. So, I'm going to say it. As I was shuffling these, I heard in my head someone's going to jail. Doesn't have to be you. Could be somebody around you. Somebody that you might be dealing with. Or that could be like what somebody's looking at. Underneath the deck, we've got number 6, the truth. So now we've got 6, 7, 8 consecutively. And we have the Ace of Swords, and I just got done saying that's the truth. Truth is coming out, and then it came out right on the bottom. We might be having Saturn return right now. Or, I'm sorry, not Saturn return, Saturn retrograde. Somebody could be going through their Saturn return. If you're 29 years old or 60 years old. Those are the two age areas of a Saturn return. So take it as it resonates. And then we've got Mercury, number 3. This is the card of Gemini. And it all deals with the mind, which also is very significant with the swords energy, because swords are all about, like I said, communication, and that also deals with the mind, telepathy, and, thinking. It's that thinking energy, but you could also be dealing with a Gemini, and truth could be coming out about a Gemini, potentially a King of Cups energy, which is masculine, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. What else do we have for the Moonology manifestation cards for Virgo, please? If you have strong Virgo placements anywhere in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, these messages could be even stronger for you. I have Virgo Mars. Mars is about how you handle adversity. Deal with the things against you, or any kind of upheaval, chaos, war, that kind of energy. Underneath the deck, we've got Full Moon in Leo, Go Wild. Top of the deck. Doesn't want to come out, it's stuck. First quarter moon in Gemini, Speak Your World into Being. I like that. So we have two Gemini cards right at top. Interesting, I'm seeing green and red, both down here, and then blues. Okay, so what I'm seeing, without, diving into the cards with their definitions just yet, we will here in a second. Somebody is aligning themselves on a more correct path. I don't feel that they've been on it. And there's a passionate new beginning that's starting. That's that Ace of Staffs energy, Ace of Wands. Wands are all about passionate energy. And that could be towards a person. It could be towards what you're passionate about, like work, career, finance, or a passion project. but there's a new start. Then we have this Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. They come in delivering a message that is usually intended of somebody's happiness. You know, cups are all about, feelings and emotions. It can be also like a message about what like love produced, such as like a child or a new project. I feel like the truth is coming out about a situation involving a King of Cups. This is very significant to the Capricorn reading. But truth is coming out about a situation where there was a new start, a passionate new beginning. And this could be talking about what love produced from that new beginning. But there's definitely truth coming out. Now, again, that when I say what love produced, it could be like work, right? It could talk about, who created something or what was being created, right? But it could also be talking about a relationship. Like there's truth coming out. Maybe there was like some kind of like behind the scenes love triangle or some type of like a hidden or secret relationship. And it's talking about what love produced, and now that truth is being spoken and it's coming out. And I feel like, you know that this is the right thing for this to be said, for it to be coming out. It's saying, first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. You have to speak the truth. If you know more on this matter, on this subject, on this situation, it's like you have to speak up about it, because that's going to help speak your world into being. Otherwise, if you aren't in alignment and aren't speaking your truth, that's going to stagnate your energy. That's going to stagnate your development. Now, for others of you, this is, you could be this King of Cups energy. You could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart somewhere. And this is, in that case, this is talking about news about a passionate new beginning on the path that's meant for you. Somebody could be bringing you in this message of like a job offer or something that's going to make you really happy, knowing that you're on the right path. Because again, we've got that 6, 7, 8. It's like you are on that path. I like that a lot. The truth is coming out. You've got truth twice in here. So now I want to read into the cards and see what the cards have to say, because this could give us a little more clarity. So the path. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action, which is this Ace of Swords energy. We must be courageous and move forward. So, and your affirmation is, I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. When you accept where you are, acknowledge what needs to change to grow and begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. So the path is lit, it's clear now, and it's time to walk upon it. Companion stone or metal, pyrite. Oh yeah, I totally did not even talk about... so one thing I do want to talk about real quick. At the end of 2022, I did this spread. It's called the 13 Moons of 2023. And the full moon that we just went through, it was called the full buck moon. And so the three cards that I pulled for that, the first one was called Serpentine. And this is what Serpentine looks like. And it's all about, it signifies transformation. So there's a lot of people that are transforming right now, a lot of things transforming in just the lives of everyone collectively. The second card that I pulled was the Hanged Man, and that was talking about just being kind of in this like stuck period of stagnancy, whether you're putting yourself in a timeout or the universe is putting you in timeout. It's so that you can look at things in a different perspective. Then the third card that I pulled was number 41, imagination. And so this is talk about creativity, using your imagination. 41 could be significant, like you could be dealing with somebody who's 41 years old. It could be a lucky number. Somebody could be born in 1941. But it's about creativity and imagination. Oh, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. But then 4 plus 1 is 5, and 5s are about a change of direction. And that's this path, right? And then I just realized, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, we have really consecutive numbers happening here. You're on the right path. So number 7, choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. I said that. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. I choose to nourish myself. So it's like stay in your lane. That was clarification. Stay in your lane. Only pay attention to what you need for your world, not what's happening in other people's. The moment that you start, getting envious or jealous is the moment that, like, your vibration, your frequency lowers. Okay? You need to be in this high energy, happy for other people, happy for other people's successes, because then your successes will come back to you, right? It's going to help align your path. Okay, now let's take a look at number 3, Mercury Mind. Interesting. So, if you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. Oscar Wilde. Mercury, the planet of intelligence and talking, is the closest planet to the sun, also making it the fastest planet to move through the zodiac. The Mercury card suggests that you must put effort behind your talk. So it's like talk the talk and walk the walk. And, this is talking about talking the talk, using your voice, speaking things into existence. And this first quarter moon in Gemini is literally saying, speak your world into being. Say that you're, say what you're going to do and then do what you say, basically. Mercury can also be a bit of a trickster. Just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes the direction. Might we add Mercury is spontaneous and insanely flexible. So it's talking about being flexible in a situation. It's not a time right now to stay static or to stay still. Beware of gossip and other scandals. That's what I was trying to say earlier. That steady as she goes. Like, you have to be really steady in this, meticulous in the way that you move. And when I was talking about the racketeers, that's like what I was, the word that I was trying to say was scandalous. Try to stay away from scandals. You could be involved in a scandal, or you may know the truth of a situation involving a scandal. That's what I was trying to say. You know it. You need to speak your truth. It'll save your ass in the end. I promise you that. Right now, it's not a time for you to stick up for other people. You got to stick up for yourself. So the corresponding tarot card to this is the Magician. Key ideas: speaking, travel, speed, coordination, adeptness, arguments, glibness, and technology. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty, but who does not emotionally connect. And that's this King of Cups energy. I feel like it's like they talk out of both ends, and then they talk so much that they can't keep up with what they've said. They can't keep up with their own lies. Okay, you have to speak your truth and hold them accountable for what has been said. Codes and forms of magic may also figure in. Mercury brings on keen awareness, so use your mind and what you know to the fullest of this matter. Yep. All right, let's look at truth, number 6. So Oh, so truth, Saturn. This card talks about the three. That's it. The corresponding tarot card is the Three of Swords. That's heartbreak, deception. Key ideas behind it is restriction, penalties, shattering experiences, disappointment, and growth. Yeah. I feel like the truth of the situation involves this King of Cups energy, and there's truth coming out. Deception, restriction, penalties. So, and when I said it earlier, I heard somebody's going to jail. You could know maybe details in a situation where that may be happening, and it's like this is underlying energy, so this doesn't have to be your situation, right? But this could be the situation of somebody in your world around you, and that's what you're dealing with. You know the truth in the situation, but you have to speak your world into being. If you don't want to be part of this, you have to speak up about it. Speak the truth. What? I want to see what this Go Wild. Full moon in Leo. So there are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and let go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your questions soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. So that energy that I was saying that talks out of both ends, you need to distance yourself from that person right now. Right now. So that you can speak your world into being. Otherwise, that person will speak for you. And it messes things up. I'm hearing like used car salesman. It's like that kind of energy, or like a car salesman. They only tell you what you want to hear. They don't tell you what you actually need to know. And if they do say it, it's like so smoothed over. And then they go on to, all the other stuff that just like, it makes you forget what you actually need to know. So real quick, what's the first quarter moon in Gemini for our Virgos? Think about what you want. Do you really believe that you can create it? Do you believe that you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's one thing you can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. So you might want to check out the Capricorn reading, because literally the title of their reading was like, it's finally happening, or it's all happening. And I was talking a lot about frequencies and being on that vibration, the correct vibration. In order to manifest what you need to come in, you have to speak it into existence. Say your affirmations, believe your affirmations, put yourself in that higher vibing frequency so the universe will conspire to give you what you want. Otherwise, if you're always talking smack, if you're always in a lower negative vibration, F this, screw my life, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's exactly what the universe is going to give you, okay? So you have to put yourself in a manifesting mindset in order for the good things and everything that you want to come in. And you have to believe it, right? But that's what I have for you this week. The truth is going to be told. You're on the right path. You really are. And I feel like there's a passionate new beginning to this. I do see, somebody else's truth coming out as well. And you might be dealing with some heartbreak and deception around that situation. But that's ultimately aligning you with where you're going, where you are meant to go. So go wild. And speak up, speak your affirmations, and speak your new future into existence. But that's what I have for you, Virgo. So if any of this brought clarity, insight, or answers, I would love it if you could drop a comment in the comments below. I love to get feedback from my viewers. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, help my channel grow. And if you'd like to drop a tip or a donation to help the channel grow, I've got all of that information in the description below as well. But as you know, it's together we grow. I love doing these readings for you every single week. And if this is where we part, then I wish you a farewell. Hope that you'll catch me again with one of the readings in the future. And I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Virgo.